I ventured into hairstylist. Although it wasn't my idea anyway.
Okay.
It was someone that actually
It wasn't your original plan.
never. Ladies prefer
Guys who makes
their hair
than women.
yes than women.
Okay.
Then that year, some guys were actually called themselves stylists because of you have this privilege of mingle with me.
Yeah.
When I just smile, tap and for no, they will lose control. You finish making it for somebody after they just play it, you say, hey, my baby, my friend, and you just lose guard. Before you know, you just say, no, well, you can go with the money. The same day, we still go and tell our friends here, more so things just go like this. Before you know, they're not turning to Maga 20 and Maga 4. But 2020 was one of the most horrific and tribulation season in my life. So when I found myself in where I paid for, it wasn't a place to be proud of. They call it Maraba on that beach that year. So when I got there, I found different lifestyle. And when I was in Jaws there, there's the way some guys normally always even greet me, and actually I heard about them that this guy, I think they were in court. So if I should stay there that year without what was happening then, there's nothing that can stop me from
being part of it.
And see the same that when I was in Jaws then, these people they call gay of a thing. They said normally they gay. So when I actually came down to when I came down to Underbridge then that year too, the life they were living almost even more worse than school environment. This is the guy that all the kids that said they do like this, says on my year. I was even hearing that says this on our year. So now my name
all kinds of groups.
If those babes, I don't want to mention them. This they call them, Olosho. I don't want to use the normal English word.
Or let's say runs girls. We call it.
If they came down to make here, they type. Those guys they will not gather themselves and go to the club to throw the same money at them.
Okay, what you're trying to say, if I get you right, is some of these girls that we know as maybe runs girls or whatever, they meet some of these guys for them to make their hair. After they pay them, these same guys will also take them to the club.
Yes, take the money. They know that after they came down to make hair now, definitely they must.
The next thing is
club now.
Going to the club, huh?
So they have everything before they made all the money they actually spent in the daytime. They collect the money back. My relationship with my dad was not actually nice anyway. Yeah, but it was fighting, quarreling here and there every day, every month, every year, kind of things. And I just believe that without father, I can do things for myself. I can because I want to be in life. Although my father say he always pray for me, but me, I'm not believer. Sorry to use that word idea. Because if you say you're angry with me physically and you say you're praying for me, how will I believe you?
How will it go?
How will I believe you? And we actually born with half silver spoon.
Before you now lost this phone.
My people said something. They said the Ajimobi Okontan and Tolu Aronson Elon Shinori means having a rich father or family doesn't guarantee wealth.
Welcome to another episode on the Unfiltered Dialogue. Here, we talk without filter. I have a very interesting guest. And today, we are going to be looking at his personality, his career, and his music in general. Today, we have a lot to learn. I'm excited because this individual is somebody that I know. So we're going to be discussing intensively. Of course, also learning so much from him and his brand, his story, totally. Permit me to introduce to you guys Mr. Timothy. Let me just give you a brief about Timothy. Mr. Timothy is a hairstylist, a makeup artist, and also a musician. Like 3 in 1. Mr. Timothy, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing perfectly well.
Tell us your full name and let's get to meet you.
My name is Timothy Adebayo. Why they call me T-Baba? No, honey. Oh, ciao. You know what it is? You know what time is? Let's drive, bro.
Where are you from? For those who do not know you.
I'm from southwest of Nigeria. Ondo State to be precise.
Okay. Let's just take a look at you and let's take it one step at a time. First of all, let's look at your career. You are a hairstylist and you are also a makeup artist. How did you get into this?
I ventured into hairstylist some years back. Where after some years, like 6 to 7 years, I had their makeup. Why the oga pata of them all is my career, which I know. I just started some years back.
Okay, which is the music.
My music career, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the hairstyle. How did you get into hairstyling?
I ventured into hairstylisting. Let me just say, plenty years ago. Although it wasn't my idea anyway.
Okay.
It was someone that actually,
It wasn't your original plan.
never.
Okay.
My plan then was, no, after, let me just say I can do it, and go back to school. And after school, let's see what life have for us, have for me. But a mother of mine, sister of mine, encouraged me because I think when I came to Abuja then, I went to greet a sister in Jos while I was there. So I just used the privilege to apply for diploma, and they gave me the admission. So, but during that period, I think I saw a little hell in the sense that, you call home that, no, this is what I'm not. If you don't even want to send, you just send it like seriously, this is how I'm going to continue. And when I came back home, I was like, while I would do, if I should continue this thing in school, that means 50% no one join before you know. So I just, she now said, so, I was one that even said that as in, there's some guys that I know there, that I know them. These guys, they're actually doing little way for themselves. Because I think they're actually they have a side hustle. So actually, I finally discovered that they actually have a side hustle. I actually love the life, but I can't just walk to them and say, because that is how you initiate yourself in life, in school environment. So when I came back, later I finally found out what they were actually doing. But I believe before you can start a such business, you just have to have something now. So when I came back, I was like, see, this thing, no be small thing, no. So I thought, you know what it is, I know anyway. So I'm going to ask now, if I should continue this thing, I'm going to ask now, am I going to cope? But unfortunately, they actually came back home because of this crisis in Jaws then.
Okay.
So I couldn't return back
For school.
So I just believe that at least one day, someday, I must continue again.
Okay.
So she now gave me the courage, that idea that, what do you think you can do? I said, I don't have any idea. I just believe in school, I have my own. So now that it's like this, now I don't know. She now said, okay, I suggested that, what if, what should I do and learn how to barb hair?
That was what you suggested?
Yes, I just suggest, not that I actually have passion for it, never. I said, or should I go and learn to barb hair? She now said, hey. So it's a good idea anyway. She said, because I just want to survive. Let me just finish my school anyway. She now said, but instead of that barbing of hair, she knows some guys, no? She make her hair with some guys. I said, guys make hair. Although actually I knew that guys made hair when I was in then. So in northern side there, is there anything like that happening here? Because I believed then that you man doing woman things now.
It's like an alarm.
Wear a job, yes. Would they permit such? I said, no, some guys make it. So I said, I seriously thought that's how we see what we can do. I think I was working in one place in Metama then after I came back. So everything else, I said, let me just save a little before at least. I said, since I go to bed, I said, please let me find out if they want to, if they can admit any apprentice or whatever. And I said, here we go there. And now when he came back, everything, so that is our venture.
That is how you went into it. I am very much excited to hear that you were being suggested. This skill was suggested to you. So it means somebody can actually suggest something to somebody and say, think about this job, see how you do it. So let's look at it. What have you been able to achieve with this skill since you started it?
God has been so good, so kind. At least this is this craft that helped me for 4 years when I was in school. I graduated.
So through this career, okay, you later went back to school.
I have to
just tell us more a little. Just give us.
So when I found myself in where I actually paid for, it wasn't a place to be proud of. They call it Maraba on that bridge that year. So when I got there, I found different lifestyle. So different lifestyle where you see guys getting themselves doing that kind of like this and say there are many
all kinds of
I started thinking, if I imagine the And when I was in Jaws there, there's some the way some guys normally always even greets me. And actually I heard about them that this guy, I think they were in court. So if I should stay there that year without what was happening then, there's nothing that can stop me from.
Being part of it.
And see the same, that when I was in Jaws then, these people they call gay of 18, they say they normally they gay. So when I actually came down to, when I came down to under B then that year too, the life they were living almost even more worse than school environment. This is the guy that all the kids that said they do like this, says on my year. I was even hearing that says this on a year. So now my name
All kinds of groups.
No, they live this nonchalant life. Because I actually believe that no, they saw the money then actually, enough money then. Because when the guy wants to make he prefer guys to make man and ladies. So I saw that they actually living a very
So you mean when a guy wants
celebrity life. They prefer guys to make hair. Ladies prefer
guys who make
their hair
than women?
Yes, than women.
Okay.
So when I came back, I even with this life of drinking, smoking, of a thing, I was like, while I go there for you. But I think when I came down, at least I live a different life.
Okay.
I think that was what actually helped me to this date. Because along the line, people that I was actually respecting them. If I see them today now, they won't calling me boss.
So which means one of the things that guided you was your principles.
You have to be principle. You have to just know what you want in life. When you go for it, just also have some rules and norms. I should be that will guide you. Because without that, there's no way. Because in life they say, if life push you. For me, I believe life push you, don't move. Because if you move, the same life will still come back and ask you that why did you move when it pushed you?
So you mentioned that ladies prefer guys who makes hair than the female, than their fellow female. Yeah. So tell me, and we also hear a lot of stories with guys who make hair when it comes to the way they do with ladies, they flaunt ladies and all of that. Can you give us an insight? How were you able to, are you the kind of person that does a lot? Maybe somebody comes to you to make hair. At the end of the day, sort of them, they may say, "Oh, I don't have money. Can I pay you the other way around?" Have you had such encounter?
If I try such now, while I've done this in 7 years, people they know me too well. People they know me anyway. I don't do with my money. I just believe that the sign that some guy don't have, some guy that call themselves stylists. No, we have different motives when we want to do some things in life. Some do things because of their selfish interest. Then that year, some guys will actually call themselves stylists because of you have this privilege of mingle with me. When I just smile, tap and for they will lose control. But in my own knowledge, with the fact that I didn't just came down to join this. I didn't just venture to this game because of a woman or whatever of a thing. I actually came down because I believed I want to do things for myself. And along the line, I realized that if you finish making hair for ladies, for babes, for women, then for ladies, then, and you don't joke with your money, the one that want to love you love you so deeply.
Because you feel you're a professional.
He believes that one, you're a professional, and again believes that if I love the kind of person, this kind of person will not be misbehaving. Because in the sense that you finish making it for somebody, after they just play it, they say, "Hey, my baby, my friend," and you just lose God, and before you know, you just say, "No, you can go with the money." The same day, we still go and tell our friends here, most of the things, just go like this. Before you know, they're not turning to Maga 20 and Maga 4. But if you're kind of person that is very strict with your money, she will tell and say, "Imagine the way I even do with this guy. This guy collect my money." I'll say, see, it will make the babe to love you more. Because they believe that if I eventually end up with this guy will take care of me. Like if he loves me, not the one that I know that will be
his loose.
So that's why I think that was actually the problem that all those guys had then. Because these are the guys that when I from the days I actually went to club or to some sit out with them, I realized that if those babes, I don't want to mention them. They call them, Olosho. I don't want to use the normal English word.
Or let's say Ron's girls. We call it.
If they came down to make hair, they type, those guys, they will not gather themselves and go to the club to throw the same money at them.
Okay, what you're trying to say, if I get you right, is some of these girls that we know as maybe Ron's girls or whatever, they meet some of these guys for them to make their hair. After they pay them, these same guys will also take them to the club.
Yes, take the money. They know that after they came down to make hair now, definitely they must.
The next thing is
club now.
going to the club, huh?
So they had everything before they made all the money they actually spent in the daytime. They collect the money back. So they actually do those things to entice those guys to say I'm a big boy. And along the line, everything in life is an opportunity. The opportunity was actually there for them then before I came. So when I came, I said, "Oh, this is the life these guys are living." So that's why sometimes if I even went out with them, say after everything go say, I say, "Give me more," they'll say, "Oh, more or failures that year." They'll say, "This one a woman." I say, I accept. So I think if I even say after 1 day, they say, "Do you say I'm more to continue?" No, say no. They were actually taking roaches, taking different kind of substance. Like, no, this is not the life I want to live. I'm not actually doing stylist because I don't want to. That's why if you even see me up to date, you never see me PS here. You never see me anywhere. I can never see tattoo. Or before you even see me down here or doing no back. But if you see any stylist guy out there, they actually like to live such life. You may just see they say, this guy's like, even with the fact that I'm also an artist. I even did that in one of my videos. I put earring on my ear. Like 3 or 4 people actually shutted me up. I say, bro, you fine like this now. We don't need it for years for woman work. Now, stylist is not making work on the PSA. So you don't need it. You're good at what you do. Just keep you at what you do. Because like seriously. So then it was actually a magnet. So I said, let me just.
So one of the things that have kept you, it's your
discipline.
Your discipline. So that means that most of the times, most people who are loose or who are enticed to go into something, it's because they don't have discipline. They don't have self-control.
They don't.
Because with what you have explained, despite all these things that you saw, despite the pressure, but you still maintain yourself and maintain your discipline till where you are right now. Let's just go back a little. Tell me, when you finally decided to go into hairstyling and makeup and all of that, were your parents aware of this? Well, what was their reaction?
My dad was actually aware then.
Okay.
And my uncle, that is his immediate brother. And they were like, hey. So this is what we say, all the work that you see in this Abuja. All of it, we actually Lagos brought up. So now see, all the work that you see in this Abuja, we didn't even look like it because there was actually some issues then on ground. When I just came down to Abuja.
Okay.
He saw the way I was like, no kind of sound like me.
That's issues with your dad or your uncle.
No, not like issue of a career or whatever. No, it wasn't career.
Okay.
It also the way the family were
And
so if you finally enter this
was this woman line. Now village direct they'll carry a go.
So with all the way you don't see for Lagos, so now I'm confidential. So the way my uncle was not saying, no, they should just allow him now. I don't understand. So my dad and my uncle now said, "Talk. If that's what you want, no wala now. Because anything you want to do with your life, you can go away with it."
But looking at then and now, of course they might say they don't want to, but how are they looking at you now? Has anything changed, or are they still looking at you with such a?
It's not even of a thing that then and now. I think it was after 3 or 4 years, I proved 4 to 5 years, I proved them wrong. Because the first news they heard then there was this guy's in school now. So the school that then if I call them say so thing, have you helped me? Also, before they just saying what I don't know, what I didn't expect, what you never can I even take it to anywhere. So they now saw that at least I took myself back to that
back
school.
to school. You completed your.
Then I was actually doing a diploma, right? So now I actually went direct to pursue my BSc degree. So I was like, wow. My uncle said it to me, he called me, said, I said yes. I said I'm proud of you. And at the end, they didn't even hear anything about I joined any of those kind of I smoke or I drink, I join the band. I say wow. As in fact, I'm proud of you. I say thank you, sir.
Let me go back a little.
Let me so rest in peace now anyway.
Okay, he's late now. I wish he's alive to see, what you have become, and
will have been more prouder.
See how far, because you one of the key reasons why I am putting a spotlight on you, because I feel that a lot of people have a lot to learn from you, because we are in a society where we see a lot of young people doing all kinds of stuff, and sometimes we see even people putting it on is because of condition, is because of this, because of that.
That's an excuse now.
I want to go a little bit deeper, of course. This is called the Unfiltered Dialogue. We just talk. where you are coming from. Let's talk about your relationship first with your dad as a person. Because sometimes we grow up from family where sometimes there are one or two issues, and that issue might affect us because of guidance. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all need people to guide us, tell us what to do. So when some of those guidance are not there, you see people making excuses. Oh, it's because of this and because of that. Tell us, let's start from the relationship with your dad. How was it?
My relationship with my dad was not actually nice anyway. Yeah, but it was fighting, quarreling here and there, every day, every month, every year, all kind of things. Nothing happened. Nothing really.
The quarrel, is it based on your behavior, your attitude? Is that the cause of those behaviors?
There was no time I actually have any bad attitude that will make a father to have quarrel. No, I actually believe that no. Some things happened in Lagos, and along the line we now saw that this is how it is. So I just believe that without father, no, I can do things for myself. I can because I want to be in life. So that is why I don't carry him along. I just do things myself. And so I think from there, he actually things started, it pissed him off. So ever since then, he has never been my fans. I've never been his fans. Unless I do my things.
But was that during that period? Did that?
That was why when he heard that I want to know, I want to go and learn stylist work. He said, "Oh, you guys what I want, no problem. I should continue now." It's okay. But after like how many years, like I've said before, that my uncle called me that said I'm proud of you. He didn't call to say I'm proud of you. But there was a day he was driving down, so his car had issue in front of
where
my shop is. And finally he called. Say, where are you? I say I'm Let's stay. And my car is so when I went there, I just arrived there. Next thing that he said, he told his friend, say, that is my son. That is my son. Say, that is his shop.
So
I just minded that with me. I said, okay. I said, he died there.
A proud father.
See, that is his shop. Imagine it was not an introduced for 6 years.
So sorry, before you move front, look at it from the other way around. If you have not put yourself to that part where you are proud of yourself now, do you think he would have also said, this is my son?
What I know, what I just want to say in general, in all is, in anything you do in life, try and do your best. But first and foremost, put God first. Put what? God first. Because before he formed you, he knew you. I actually said my plan was to what? Just further my education, after my education, anything life I have, you drive. But along the line,
things you come.
And again, don't ever in life put your trust on any human. My people said something, they said the Ajimobi Okontan means having a rich father or family doesn't guarantee you wealth. It is whom God sent to you that favors you. I said that I'm the only son of the family, of the father, of son of my father. Even my uncle, my late uncle, he has only one daughter. So all the siblings behind me, they are female. So imagine if it happens that maybe I find myself in another family, the way I will be pampered. So at least only family. Imagine if a brother and his immediate brother, they don't have any male. It's only one that have male. So imagine how the two of them will at least But my uncle showed the sign there anyway, actually, even more than my dad. But along the line, may so rest in peace anyway. So and that was why he actually called. I said, I'm proud of you, son. I said, thank you, sir. So assuming he's alive, he did. I'm very sure that he'll be more prouder. So when you are putting your energy of your best, make sure you do everything to succeed in life. But don't go the negative way of side. Because some people this life now they are not actually assisting God. You can't assist God now. You can cheat nature. I've in this field, in the stylist field, profession that I find myself, I don't know. I'm privileged to train a lot. to train a lot. Since I've been in this business, if I haven't trained at least if I'm not just say more than 80.
People that you have
But
trained
there's
direct
no year, there was sometimes a year 15, 14, 13, 9, 8.
that you train, yeah.
List that people at least I want to come and enroll, I want to come and learn. List in every year. Even COVID-19 that was actually very so devastating. I think I had like 5 or 6 that year. So I think this is just the privilege I have in God. Everybody have a luck. I just believe. I don't know most of them from anywhere. Somebody. And in anything you do, like be disciplined as well. Discipline in the sense that there are some guys who are called themselves stylists. The way they do with their gear as well too. It's very annoying.
Those ones learning from them.
They can't, they don't know how to control themselves.
Okay.
Imagine having every man, every woman have a spec in life. But no matter any spec where you carry come, no matter any spec where you be, I have my spec, and so no matter how the spec look like, I actually believe that I can see the same spec outside
yeah.
instead of me doing rubbish with someone that came to pay to learn from me. So by so doing, I just believe that if you finish from me and you learn well, the same way you also tell someone that say assaulting. I can't. Most of people that finish from me, they always recommend.
Fair people to you.
They always recommend. You know. So I just believe that this is how life should be. If you like social person, you can see the same person. So like this outside. So if you useless, some guys, I have friends there that even they don't mind to even sleep with 3 apprentices under them. When a guy is not around, you see they start discussing themselves. Say it's not they come, they're useless, okay? Because I don't do rubbish. Because you can't continue that rubbish with them. You must get out of that rubbish someday. So when you get out of this, you have to drop and pick and down again. And the more you pick, the more you know. So why didn't you just swear and
focus and leave every other distraction?
When they game is just PS ear. Is this the piercing or the tattoo that we do the work? It's the best in you. When I was learning, I made sure I put all those rubbish aside. I learned to wear. Everybody like woman anyway, but you have to have caution.
There should be something that guides you.
Yes, no, I don't want to do this song. Because if you do this song at the end, you not become useless.
Beautiful. Let's step up a little. We have had I'm sure our viewers are also enjoying all this conversation, and we're learning a lot from this. Let's talk about your music. Tell us about your music. Tell us where you are right now. How many tracks have you released? An album? What is going on? This is 2026.
I started music career that was 2020. I'm very sure that you are aware now. And don't forget that then, remember the people that stood behind me then. I'm very sure that you are one of them. To the extent that my first recording, 20, I could remember that morning I called you. I think it was on second.
Okay.
When you was actually realizing, say, we don't finish this work, let's shit for us. I called you, say, I would have far. So they say, this guy say, okay, when I even went, that was 2019 for inquiry. You were the one that even suggested the guy.
Okay.
So when we went there, he had said, you'll be off from so and so. No, you can meet at home now. You went there together. All the shows I think I went, that was 2020. You also most, and I always remember how, if you remember vividly, I always ask one question whenever I came down from stage, that Alpha, how you see my performance? Was I know you? Because something about me, I don't like to do something of shame. Initially, I was doing well. Yes, I was doing literally well. Man, no say I was doing well. I was doing literally well, which I believe in everything in life is growth. I call myself a stylist and a makeup artist, and I added education. I just believe that with time, I can go any length in life with this. So along the line, when the music came knocking, I was like, for me, person who don't get money, they do music. Before you do music, you have to have somebody behind us. So how much did I have that saying I'm music many. So it kept coming severe, kept knocking. I was like seriously? Say, Father, for me, life, I know where to call my God anyway. If no matter how bothered I am, because this is me that for my years in ABJ, I don't have anyone to even give me courage or to cause something. I just said it that me and my father were not like that fans. But I have a place that since I always position myself and say, Father, Lord, see me, I don't get anybody. I lost my mom some years back.
Wow.
Plenty years, when I was 15 years. And we actually born with half silver spoon.
Before you now lost this phone.
So we are actually born, not silver spoon, half silver spoon. Because my mom was like, in one of my sales, I said, Mommy, me, now my mother. Mommy, what, now our mother. And if to say, Mommy, no die. If I easy, more that easy. If more easier for me than this, because I do all the courage, I do all the prayer, I do. Although my father say he always pray for me, but me I not believer. Sorry to use that word idea. Because if you say you are angry with me physically and you say you are praying for me, how will I believe you?
How will it go?
How will I believe you? So I believe I do most of the prayer. Even sometimes I don't come to the office. I go to mountain.
Yeah.
Carry my Bible, put my Bible inside my bag and just carry, just go like, Father, just go and cry for him. Because I don't get anybody in life. And if I should, and since my life is like this, if I should do any negative things in life, if I don't end there well, they'll say, you know, talk and you will talk.
So there's a lot of people are watching you to fail. So they can be comfortable that we said it.
We talk now. So when I started this guy 2020, I failed. I failed woefully. Even with the fact that when the thing started, I saw it, I said, wow, this thing started. So that's why people started giving me courage. If you could remember one show I went to in at Abashado that year, when a man sprayed me on stage and he held my hand, he said, if you agree with me, I agree with you, you don't go. I kept playing that particular clip. You don't go. Not only him, more than two to three people actually they were, that year they said that so thing. But along the line, so after 2020, I did that now again. That was 2021. But along the line, I failed. I failed in the sense that I was stopped. But and again, let me just say, I thank God that I was stopped. Because if I should move that in that direction that year with the force, along the line, I might arrive early, but I might not stay longer. Because I never knew that there were many things coming behind. But 2020 was one of the most horrific and tribulation season in my life. But during that season, I think then I was having how many tracks on ground. But throughout that season, down to 2025, God has given me the privilege. I turned all the pain and sorrow to melody. So right now, I started back after 2 to 3 years of delay. So I started back, that was 2025, which I did 3 tracks. I have 3 tracks. I had 3 tracks. Why this year, 2026? I'm just on one. One is just late. It's not even out yet. So I'm just on one, making it 4.
Well, I told you guys, I said, this is not just a discussion, but this is an opportunity to learn a lot. And I am very happy because we've been able to talk intensively. We have highlighted a lot of issues. We highlighted your career, your family and all of that. But your dad now, how are you guys now?
Oh, we are doing perfectly well now. They love now, they throw like water. I tell you now, anything you do, just anything that you do for yourself in life, just try and invest more in yourself. Because most of people are actually watching. Surprisingly, since that last year I started, I think after my first track, my second track, which is a weight. After the weight, I think the video actually went viral on social media. I didn't even believe that many people actually saw it. To the extent that I received calls from relatives that I've never even heard from since so many years. You just see me, I greet you. When did I do that? Are you family to remember? Imagine someone called me and was like, he was going to introduce himself. I was like, so, no, gosh, you got such a glory.
When you do well, now in family, they remember you.
That's what I need to do. You have to do it for yourself.
Now they remember, say, the papa will born your papa, now you also born the mama will born.
So she told my pops like how many years? And I was like, you know, though speaking, I say, no, sir. He says, so I was like, I couldn't ask that. Why did you get my number? Because since I know I have to
definitely now, yeah, sure.
So I now called my dad and I said, my dad now said his brother said you should send him my number. So, bro, in life, just
in all of this, where you are coming from your career, your school, having falling out with your dad, losing your mom at a very young age, all of this, what have this taught you? What have you learned that you think we should know? What have you learned so far?
What I've learned is that if you find yourself in a situation, first and foremost favor that you can do for yourself is to have God as your all. if you have God as your all, you achieve what you want to do in life. Because there's a privilege that when you are with God, there's a privilege that you have. Maybe the good thought, the steps to take, how to go in life. Because they say who fathers who matters. But if your earthly father is not actually there for you, some people say having earthly father, they still misbehave in life. But if you see that maybe this your story, whatever, shouldn't let your story know to define whom you are. I've seen where a guy, one of my clients some years back, this guy came around, he came to the salon and he was like, okay, he not meet me actually. So he met my people and was like, he now called, say Baba. I said, okay, no, he didn't even call. I think I met him. They were actually attending to him, but I came. Say Baba, I say he go school. I say Baba, he did school. I say not alive. Kai, say if I remember, I say I'm not trained by they pay me. As like
He's putting
and I say Shizzy because his name is Shizzy. I say Shizzy say what you talk now? This is the guy that whenever I come around, there's no any amount I tell him that he will easily. Sometimes you see going share money. Maybe you have like you meet like 6 or 5 people around. You don't mind to even give each person 1K. That was some years when Nigeria money still even have value. I was like, this is a guy that I'm actually aware that he said he invited his baby from Benin down to Abuja here, and he lodged the girl in an hotel for like a week now. That he always gist with me whenever I come. So I surprised that I heard such word from him that I was like, but bro, you go fit do this yourself now. Say Baba, say it's you. Say he knows. Say right now, I say, sure, people go even enter my head again. I say go enter. Just a matter of mindset. So you shouldn't allow your situation where you came from
to define who you are.
define whom you are.
Which is what is going on with a lot of people. A lot of people are going through a lot, but instead of them to pick up their pieces and move forward, they begin to look for who to blame. They want to blame somebody. They want to, they want to say, this is the reason why I'm doing this. But look at the story you have told us. You have shared a lot from where you are coming from going to, you should have choose school. You should have still be frustrated going to school, but you decided to say, no, let me go and learn a skill. After you learn the skill, you now have the opportunity to now train yourself in school without bothering anybody, without calling anybody on the phone. You do that all by yourself. You now have the passion for music, but you didn't just go into the music. You take your time, make sure that you have what it takes so that you will not be frustrated. And you are now doing the music with ease. You are doing your stuff, and your music are incredibly beautiful. First of all, before we go further, tell us where can we listen to some of your songs for people who want to hear your songs? Where can they find your songs?
If in all social media,
What's the name? Which name?
Baba Noni.
T Baba Noni. That's it. T then B A.
Yeah, there's a dot in between before
Okay.
the NONI.
Okay.
My song is on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
You can see it on Spotify, Boomplay, it's also on the Audio Mark as well.
I am really excited for this conversation. So guys, I want you guys to feel free to go and stream his music. His name is
Why the one that sorry, cutting short. Why the one that is coming now is Father. My songs are
That's
just,
Father.
Yes, Father.
Just Father. Okay. Is it dedicated to your father or what?
No, just a Father from above.
Okay, Father from above. It's all right. I can't wait to hear it.
Yep. So the Father from above just say, show me mercy, Father shower blessing on me. Father help me, I know sabi be person. Alagbawa, just pray for me, sir, please. Olusho, not for me, go easy. Most of my songs are my pains.
It's an opportunity
Because
to share your.
there's one man of God I met this year, and he said something. He said people value music more than preaching. When I went to him for some counseling or whatever, he said people value music more than preaching. Some people they are not privileged to go to church.
But they listen to music.
But they don't have choice. But they can kill themselves for any track they love, for any of their favorite. So my 3 tracks that I had last year, one was Pain, but that one wait. Why the other one just let me just mix it with love? Why the I say every day by day I dey kick be, and I dey pray that they increase. And girl hear me one day, open the gate I dey feel pain. Every day by day I was praying when I was passing through my tribulation time, and the more I pray, the more they increase. The more I pray, the more force I don't get. So angel in me, which is my angel, open the gate, I dey feel pain. So why my second track say, which is wait, I say, so many things wait and do me. I thank my God that I survive. I'm on the way, I'm on Sufi. And it took only take me. So many things on my belly. You go ahead and through because there's a lot in me. I have a lot on ground that's the world need to hear. I have a lot on ground that need to heal the world. Because some people are actually passing through a lot. Depression, whatever. So if you are not privileged to go to church to hear the word from God, at least you can hear from. You can be in your bar where you are chilling and before you know, did you just splash it? So why this last one? I said, which I call father. Which I call father. So the father is not my earthly father, is above father.
Okay.
I say, show me mercy, Father, shower blessing, not me. Because I believed I have passed through pains and everything. Like, what actually mean is blessing.
It's a blessing of God.
Blessing above blessing. Father, help me, I know sabi be person. So Alagba and the Olusho, those are what? Those are pastors. So let them pray for them so that, before I even go further, let me dash them this melody. Yeah. Hope you really know yourself. Now only God go fit tell you, make you no go as parent. Even them say no, if you know you. See, God knew you before He formed you. No, they for yourself. I they tell you, see. Hope you know say, Oluwa die for heresy. Have you ever asked us, say, what that go to study for union police? When man succeed for life, forget what he study. Now so like be. See, first time people where then they do okada. Now there plenty. Only me I dey beg. I no want do person work for my life. I regret. Now me no things why don't lost. Many things where he needed. Whenever I come here, no go vest here, yeah. Just a pray to mighty Father, He go give you one day. See, first in life, just discover yourself. When you discover yourself,
discover yourself.
Any challenge you find yourself, never give up. You can't ask your father or mom that this is what you want to do in life. As long as you have the life and
you find peace in it.
Okay. Just so please don't let your environment, don't let anything, friends around you, to change whom you are. God made you that person because that person is just for only you, not for two people. So in anything you find yourself doing in life, please do it well and be consistent.
Thank you very much, Mr. Timothy, known as T-Ba. No. So guys, I'm sure you guys learn a lot, and I'm sure that you will go and search for his song. He's on Facebook, he's on Instagram, he's on YouTube too, and his song is also available on all streaming platforms. Please go and support him. You have heard what he said. He has enlightened us. He has shared his experience. He has shared his pain. He has just poured out his heart for us today. And I'm really, really excited we're having you on the show today, sir. Thank you for honoring our invitation. And we pray for higher glory for whatever you do. And we pray by maybe next time we'll be calling you out here. We'll not just be calling you here, we'll also be calling you as more known person. More people will definitely identify with you. Thank you everyone that have connected to this show. We really want to thank you all for being part of what we do. Please continue to stream our podcast. Continue to share. Continue to comment. We want to thank everybody that is supporting us genuinely on this show. We want to say thank you. But just in case this is the first time you are seeing me and you have not subscribed, I want to say please subscribe. And don't forget to follow across all social media platforms. My name is still remain Lawrence Okeke. Up to the next one.
Habla Mónica, yo voy negativo y me voy. Sueño en mi bolsa, Eminem, Detroit.